I took a, I don't know if you got it, but I emailed you a picture this morning.
Yeah, it looks like that pressure switch is just smoked, leaking down. So what we'll do is take it out and we'll change it. And so you got the water off there.
Yep.
You got the power off, right?
Yep.
At the breaker.
Yep.
So I'll probably hook a hose to this and see if we can relieve the pressure.
Because there was pressure.
Yeah, there was pressure in there.
I mean, it was coming out a lot faster than that.
Yeah, unless it's just.
It's pretty much a steady stream.
Yeah, but we don't want to get a flood here, you know.
See, we were told years ago. I've been here 30-something years. We have too much iron in our water.
Well, it could be.
That's what that torpedo tank is for. To dissolve some of it.
2.8 pounds, that's not enough. There's supposed to be, you know, 30 pounds in there. So we'll put some air in there after. See? 2.8, that's not enough. See, if that's a 30-50 switch, it could have 29 pounds of pressure in the tank, the low end. So that's why. It's probably still good. We'll put some pressure in there, and the tank's probably still good. You got a compressor?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. That's probably why it's giving you problems.
Electricity. I got that going today. Dry it out.
Yeah, it don't look like there's any pressure in the thing, so unless that's blocked. You said the gauge was working?
Yeah, I think so. It would go up to 60 and it can't be that expensive if you want to replace it and be sure.
So you got my name out of Facebook, huh?
Dartmouth Helping Dartmouth.
What was it?
Dartmouth Helping Dartmouth.
Oh, I don't think I even ever heard of that
It's
thing.
for Dartmouth residents. You have to be approved. You know, send somebody your name and address.
Oh, really? I don't even know I was on that.
And people go on there.
Dartmouth helping Dartmouth.
Yep. People go on there and they ask recommendations for a carpenter, a plumber, anything, you name it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And you mentioned you're actually spoken up pretty well on that. And being local. So you're over near UMass somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah, right next to, not too far, half a mile from UMass. So. Yeah, there's not a lot in there. What I'm surprised, usually they have a double tap here, one for a drain, one for a relief valve.
Take the time and you want to do it right. I don't have any problem with it.
No, we'll put some pressure in the tank, right?
Yes.
You got a compressor?
Yeah, I got it this morning. I have it installed on you.
I just want to make sure that there's no power coming in. He said no, but I'm going to check it. Let him switch in there. These two that got the tape on it, put them in the middle. There's two in the middle that got the tape on it, so we'll put them in the middle, move around. Make this look right.
It is a clothes for work
Looks like
today. I
we're
came
on
down
an
the stairs.
overflow. Say that again?
Good thing I needed some clothes for work. I came down and get some laundry.
Oh yeah, you didn't even know, huh?
Put it at the bottom of the stairs, splash. Be careful, there's a big tank of water to your right. I filled that in case we needed to flush the toilets. I didn't know if anybody knew we were coming early enough today. Don't worry about spilling. We got more buckets if you need it.
Should be alright now. Was that compressor gonna stop, or what's the story?
It's a big one and it's a cheap one.
Is it? There you go. They finally shut off.
Really appreciate you coming.
Huh?
I really appreciate you coming early.
Well, you know, I know it's an emergency. You got no water, so there might be some water in there, but no water. Definitely looks like it's leaking from the top there. It's all rusted.
It was. I could see it coming out when it was.
So this is brass. This shouldn't be an issue. This nipple, I should be able to reuse as brass, you know. If not, I got them in the truck. But now, what kind of switch you want to go? You want to go a 30-50 or a 40-20? A 40-60?
What do you recommend?
Well, a 30-50 will be 50 pounds of pressure when it shuts off and comes back on at 30.
Yeah.
Or a 40-60 will give you more pressure.
I'll take that.
You want to go with the 40-60?
Yeah. Yeah. As long as everything we have can handle it.
Yeah, see, I don't know what this one was, you know. Well, whatever we do, we have to put the proper, you know, pressure in the tank, is what it is, so. I have both.
If you want to replace that, feel free.
Well, let's take a look at it. If it's still good, it's a brass nipple, you know, look how blocked it is.
Wow.
See how blocked it is? That could be why you got a problem with the switch. I mean, it's flipping blocked. Look at that, it's hot. It's a brass nipple, it ain't gonna rot away, you know what I mean? Give it a good cleaning and it'll be good. There's nothing wrong with the nipple, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it was blocked. That's common for that thing. So it's not gonna sense the pressure properly. Alright, so you want to go with a 40-60 switch, which is fine. Nice and clear now. So
What do you use more? What's more common?
30-50.
I was wondering if that's going to be too much pressure.
Well, maybe we should stay with the 30-50.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, that's the most common.
I think
It pumps up to 50.
I seem to remember.
It pumps to 50, then it'll drain down to 30
Yeah.
before the pump kicks on.
Right.
That's the idea. I don't know, it might have a hole in that sucker. We're going to put a new one in it. Because that looks like that might have a hole in it, that nipple.
Yeah, feel free. I don't want to take any chances.
Alright, we'll put a new one in there. Especially if there's a problem like this, you know. Make sure that it's done properly. When I leave it, there's no leaks, type of thing.
Yep.
Sometimes shit comes back and bites you in the ass, so
Oh, I hear you.
I'd rather not take a chance.
Today's world.
So what I do is put a new nipple in there. We'll put a new nipple. I had one in the truck, and we'll Put it back together. I got a new relief valve too. I think we should change that while I'm here because that one there is kind of got a lot of white stuff on it.
Okay.
Better to do it now. Man, ain't much room for that sucker to spin. I mean, it's not a good one. It's kind of odd that it's that tight. I mean, it's flipping tight, guy.
Oh, you hit the tank?
Hitting the flipping tank. It's the same size nipple as that's in there. Might have to get a shorter one or something. That's bad.
So years ago, I haven't needed a, actually, I haven't needed a plumber in a long time. Years ago, I used to use, I don't even know if he's still around, Dave's Plumbing from Westport. Can't even think of his last name.
Dave's Plumbing?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, it's tight. What's going on here? I mean, wow. That is bad. Dave's Plumbing, huh?
Yeah, he was a good guy. Worked alone, like you. Well, unless you have guys, I don't know.
No, I work alone.
What's the leaks?
So that nipple was all blocked, and that alone needed to be cleaned, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is it shoots all the rust up in there all the time, and if it gets blocked, it's not going to do the proper sensing. It's going to run a lot better now. Once we put compressed air back into this thing, and set the pressure in the tank for what we need, it should be a couple of pounds less than the low setting. So if this is a 30-50, we put 28 pounds in the tank, we should be good. And then I'll give you your proper glide. Oh, Dave Butler's a good guy. He's a good well man.
Bob Butler, yeah.
Bob Butler.
Yeah, he replaced my pump. I've only replaced it once.
I'm surprised you didn't call him.
Last time I called him, he never showed up. He was having trouble with his son at the time, and I think his son has since left him. In fact, I saw his truck the other day.
Oh, really? His son used to work for him? I thought he had a girl working for him.
He does now. I saw his truck, instead of and son, it's and daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't really talk to the guy, but I know he's a good well man. I usually recommend him to people if they got a well problem. That's all he does is wells.
Right, right. Yeah, no, he replaced mine once.
Yeah, that's too bad about Butler and his son, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Don't make sense. I'm putting it on the other side because it's tighter on that side, so that's why I'm doing that. Well, you know, maybe they were arguing about something. Who the hell knows?
A lot of family businesses break up families.
Yeah, it's not easy, you know. They've got arguments, or the kid's not making enough money. Who the hell knows? I know the father's a good well man. That's That's all he does is wells.
Yeah, yeah. He travels around with a couple of dogs too.
Does he?
I think they're corgis, Welsh corgis.
I don't know.
They still got them. I haven't seen them in a few years.
Yeah, I don't think he even advertises in the phone book or nothing, that guy.
Oh, he has to.
I don't think he has to, no. I'm thinking about getting out of the flipping phone book, man. I'm telling you, it's a lot of money.
I don't even get phone books.
Not anymore,
Everything's on
huh?
the internet now.
Everything's internet, I know. Everything's the internet. Ain't that the truth, huh?
That's where I found you.
Son of a gun. It's just giving me a hard time. Well, some people still use the phone books, but I don't think a lot. A lot of the old people still use it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the older crowd.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't planning on taking the day off.
Well, figure a long weekend, I guess, huh?
Well, I work in Hyannis, believe it or not.
Well, you could always go back after I'm done.
Take it as a private personal day. Just lose a day, that's all.
Yeah, you can see this is all white inside, so we'll change it. The relief valve. While I'm here, you know, makes sense to change it.
I agree.
The gauge was working?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
Alright.
You can see it go up and down.
Alright, so that we should be able to, we should be alright with the gauge.
I know that's not the original. That's gonna
No, that looks new, that's why I'm leaving it, so. I got no problem leaving something if it's good. If there's an issue, well, we'll change it, but. Yeah, once we put air in it, in the diaphragm, we should be all set with that. A little water on the floor is not going to kill you, right?
It's a lot less than there was. 5 o'clock this morning, I was down here vacuuming.
Really?
I started work at 7, so I'm going to leave by 6.
Just put that right in there and give it the old gun. You'd be surprised how much it takes.
I was going to say, that's pretty high, so.
It's pretty high, the pressure?
Yeah, I think it's up to 80.
Yeah, but it takes a while. Just a little bit less. So you want this pressure in this tank for the low setting, whatever the low setting is. Okay, so if it's a 30-50 switch, we want to go, you know, right around 28, 30 pounds, something like that. That's good, right there. Alright, so that should work fine now. Yeah, I had it on dumb bars. That's what I had it on. Instead of PSI, I was pushing the wrong button.
Jeez. Was all different people, or you don't know?
I don't know. I got just too many flipping calls. All right, there we go. We'll shut it off. All right, so we'll turn the well back on. Which one is it?
Second one down, top left.
Yeah, pump. So it's going to pump up to 50 and then shut off, and then you'll drain it down to 30 before the pump kicks on.
Yep.
So you get that 20 psi glide,
Yep.
okay? Probably. You want me to turn the water on?
Yeah, sure. Probably should go.
Probably toilets and whatnot will be
Yeah.
filling, right?
I'm sure there's air in there.
It's a little rusty there.
Relieve some pressure.
Yeah, so she's shutting off whatever. Those says that's perfect. It's not always perfect. As long as it's close, be good enough. You can set it inside here if you want to set the pressures, but it's close enough. It'll work fine. Alright, so we got a new pressure switch, new relief valve, a new nipple. And this tank has got, you know, 28, 30 pounds in it. That's 50 switch, so that's what we want.